Everyone, I'm Gina Guns with Witchy Girl Tarot, and right now I'm going to be doing a general reading from January 25th to February 15th, 2020 for our Scorpio friends. Before I get into the reading, I want to say happy birthday to our fellow Aquarius friends. You may be a cross watcher watching for a Scorpio. Before I go into your tarot reading, I want to read 3 oracle cards. I like doing oracle cards before I do the reading because I feel like they really just embody all of what the tarot cards are telling me. The tarot is very detailed, so these cards they just sum it up all together, and they're also very encouraging, and we all need some love and positive vibes. So your recent past or your long time past, something you've been working on for a while, is the card of discernment. So this card is being able to grasp the reality of things, maybe the things that are not so real, the magical, mystic things. And this is being able to scale it in a way where you're changing your perception of things. As a Scorpio, you think a lot about spirituality. So I feel like a lot of spiritual people, a lot of Scorpios are maybe thinking about doing spiritual work. I say that because I am a Scorpio, and all of the readings that I keep doing, I just see a lot of spiritual awakening. So you recently have this energy where you've gone in and you've really started thinking about things that matter to you on a spiritual cellular level, and you're currently attracted to all of these things in the occult or in the spiritual world, and because of that, your future, it could be something that's happening right now. I believe it is. It can be happening and you don't know about it, or it's subconsciously happening and you do know it, is growth. That's your future card, your near future or your current future, or however that resonates. You got the growth card. So this discernment that you had, this introspection where you kind of started looking at things differently and really taking inventory of your life, has made you look at things differently and has made you attracted to different things that you probably weren't attracted to before. And because of that, you have grown, and you are growing on this crazy level, spiritually, mentally, physically. You are opening different doors, different realms, different energies, and spirit is obviously picking that up, and that's the reason why we got the growth card. So I'm going to go into your tarot reading, and I have the spread here. I want to make sure I cover everything, so I have it right here in front of me. Your current self. So I'm going to pull, I did a pre-shuffle. I've already pulled the cards. Your current self, your current energy is, you have the Temperance card, and then you also have the 4 of Swords. So by looking at these 2 cards, I really do feel, Scorpio, you're chill right now. You are not making any hasty decisions. I feel like the reason why we have the 4 of Swords, it shows to me that there were lessons that you learned from your past, and you're growing from your past. And then with the Temperance card, I feel like you're being very patient, and all of the decisions that you're making, you're being very strategic on how you move. And this is because we have the 4 of Swords. Those lessons have taught you to be, to save your energy for the shit that matters, okay? The theme of the month is, we have the 2 of Swords, the Hermit, and then we have the 9 of Cups. So let me show you. We have the 2 of Swords, we have the Hermit, and then we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so when I see the 2 of Swords, there's definitely a decision that you have to make. It's something that's been on your mind. I feel like it could be finally diving into maybe a new business, starting a new career. I definitely feel like it has something to do with your career, something that impacts you spiritually, everything. And If you look at this card, this woman has a blind over her eyes, but her hands aren't bound. She's holding on to those swords kind of as just a reminder of things that she's gone through, maybe pain and stuff like that, or maybe just the fear of maybe failing. But with the Hermit, we see a very spiritual connection with yourself. I feel like you are really just allowing the divine, God, Buddha, whomever it is that you believe in, the universe, you're allowing the spiritual world to guide you in the direction that you need to be. You're kind of not stressed out. You're super calm. You're super patient. You're being very, very calm, and you're allowing the spiritual world to direct you in whatever area the spiritual world sees fit for you. And then we have the Nine of Cups here. I feel like this is you kind of just waiting for that one cup that's missing. You're content on where you're at, but you really would like that one cup, that one dream to come true. This could be helping others. This could be helping yourself. This could be getting married, meeting someone if you're not already with someone. This can mean, you know, Nine of Cups is you have your shit together. You just want that one cup to feel like you have that completion, that number 10. And this could be something, I feel like it has to do with your career. I really don't feel like it's love. I mean, it could be however it resonates with you, but I feel like it has to do more with your career. I feel like it is something that you're thinking a lot about. You've been thinking for a while about. And you're good where you're at, but you would be so much happier if what you truly want is something that you feel the universe is supporting you with. So your obstacle to overcome from today until February 18th, and it could be after that. Remember, energy and time is fluid, so you can be watching this video months from now and it can still be something that resonates. I believe that Spirit brought you here for a reason. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups here. This is about walking away from things, escaping from things, because these cups are full and you're kind of just like leaving. You could be in a position right now where you do make a good living for yourself. You've been good on your own. You feel fulfilled. These cups are filled. But you're scared to leave your security, to leave something that is for sure to go onto this new venture in your life because you're afraid that it may not work out. You always have that in the back of your mind, like, what if it doesn't work out? But deep down inside, you know that's the spirits are, I feel like the spiritual world is giving you mad signs. There's so many signs that are being shown to you, and you're like, no, this can't just be a coincidence. This is happening for me for a reason. Spirit is letting me know that it is supporting whatever decision I'm making. So that's your obstacle, leaving that comfort zone and truly going into what you feel Spirit is directing you to, and something that you obviously are very attracted to, because we do have the attraction card with the Oracle. We then have what to embrace, what to avoid. I feel like this would go here. This would be your advice. Your advice from Spirit is the Fool. Okay. So I would say that this card is, the Fool is someone who goes into things kind of just very unprepared. You know, he looks like he's traveling. He has his dog with him, but it's like you have your dog with you in a little bag, and it's like, where are you traveling to? Because I don't see a suitcase. There's no maleta. Like, what could you possibly fit in that little ass bag? Okay, so I feel like this is Spirit's way of encouraging you that this decision that you're making, this thing that you're trying to embark on, definitely do your research. You know, don't go into something completely blind. Don't go into something completely like not knowing. And I don't feel like you, Scorpio, are the type of energy to do that anyway. And I also feel like it's a double-edged sword. I also feel like don't go into things unprepared, but don't go into things so much with a plan, Because I feel like sometimes when you make this like black and white plan, it's like if one thing happens, you're like, nope, it's done, it failed. And you kind of just, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's almost like, even if the cosmos, even if God, the spirit guides, your spirit angels didn't want you to fail at this, you kind of made it fall apart because you kind of went into things having this like, if it doesn't go this way, and it's, you're not allowing the spiritual world to do their job. So be prepared, go into things with a, you know, obviously with some kind of plan, some kind of security, but also don't be so like tight-assed where if one thing goes wrong, then all of a sudden, you know, you're just like, it's done, I'm throwing in the towel, and then you're going back to your comfort zone. I'm just gonna say a small story. So last week, someone hit me up to do a reading, and I was like, okay, here are my rates. And that person kind of just made me feel like, you know, like my work wasn't worth my rate. And it did make me upset. I was mad about it. And I was just like, you know, God, like, this is something I want to do. This is something I really want to be able to help people spiritually, using, you know, whatever tools you've given me. And so I was upset about it. And then literally 20 minutes later, someone booked me for 2 sessions. And so if I would have allowed that one person to, you know, define or determine whether this was something for me, then I automatically would have been like, okay, it's over, it's done, and had this defeated attitude. And sometimes you kind of just like take everything with a grain of salt, you know? You're dealing with different energies. Everyone's on their different path. And some people are asses and some people aren't. Some people are more evolved and some people aren't. So as I said, be prepared, but don't go into things so prepared where you're not living and you're not enjoying the process, the journey of things. The process, you have to like to eat shit, as well as, you know, you want sunshine, you have to have the rain too. You have where to find your support. You have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, Scorpio. Okay. So this queen right here, she's about decision making. She's about taking those lessons and chopping that shit up. Okay. She is very diplomatic. She's a queen. She doesn't deal with people underneath her. She has a kingdom and a husband that helps her run it. You know, she's a female counterpart of the King of Swords. So this is about you truly making decisions for yourself. This is about you really truly believing in your decisions and moving forward with them. And then we also have the Queen of Wands. This queen is the ruler of passion, okay? She is the queen of making shit happen. So she knows what she has, what skills she possesses. She has the recipe to get shit done. So this is you, Scorpio. This is where you need to find your support. Everything you need is within you, really. And I see you moving forward, and I see great things happening for you. Just continue to believe in yourself. And as I see a lot of you trusting in spirit. Continue to trust in spirit, because spirit will continue to guide you. I want you to keep in mind, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So when we speak to our spirit guides, our spirit angels, God, Jesus Christ, Buddha, whomever it is that you praise, that you look up to, we are from them. We are from them, the source. And we are guided. We are divinely guided. So that's all I have for you, my Scorpio friends. If you are interested in a private reading, I will provide my email down below in the description box. I'll put all the details down below so you guys can have all of that. I will see you in my next video. Peace, love, and light.